I wanted to make a response to this comment on my most recent YouTube video. This person said, "I can sing, but I don't think my voice sounds good. I'm a breathy alto and wish my vocal cords were closer together. I think I have nodes though." So a couple different things to address there. Firstly, I want to start with the last thing. Vocal nodes or nodules are a vocal pathology which cannot be, you can't know that you have nodes unless you go to a special doctor, ENT, ear, nose and throat doctor, otolaryngologist, who puts a camera down your nose or into your mouth to look down into your airway from above and look at your vocal folds. I just want everybody watching this to know, a singing teacher can't tell you that you have nodes, a vocal coach can't tell you that you have nodes. The only way you can know is by getting a scope. So if you have the feeling that you have this kind of issue, it's always a good idea to go to the doctor if you can and get your vocal folds looked at. So the thing about that also is to not freak out. I want to always encourage people to not freak out if they think they have some kind of vocal pathology issue going on. Vocal nodules are not a death sentence. They don't mean you're a bad singer. They don't mean that you have bad technique. A lot of singers end up with vocal health issues. Think of it like athletes, right? Athletes regularly get injured, and we don't think of them as lesser athletes just because they got injured. It's a higher vocal load task if you're a singer, if you're performing, if you're studying voice. But even if you're just a casual singer, don't worry, nodules are not a death sentence. It doesn't mean you can't sing. It doesn't mean that you'll never be able to sing again. It doesn't mean that you'll have to have surgery. There's a lot of different kinds of treatments available and different kinds of professionals who can help you with vocal health issues. And if you're having issues that make you think that you have a vocal health issue, there's a lot more that can be happening, a lot of different kinds of things that are not nodules. So for example, we could talk about muscle tension dysphonia, which is where there's vocal issues that have nothing to do with the actual vocal folds or vocal cords themselves. There's nothing wrong with them. If you look at them on scope, totally fine. But it's actually that there's muscle tension, which is creating issues with using the voice. So just know that you may or may not have nodules. The only way you can know is by putting a camera down there, and it's also not the end of the world if you have vocal nodules. So I'm going to respond to the rest of this comment in separate videos, but that is the first one that I want you to know about. Let me know if you have any questions. I'm also happy to direct you to online resources for people who are much more expert in vocal health than me, who have great advice about this sort of thing, or people to look into. If you're in Australia, I can direct you to some pretty good ENTs.